New Year's Eve, I hung out with your mom.
Shout out Casey.
And Shay, they got married New Year's Eve wedding, which every time I say New Year's Eve wedding, people raise an eyebrow. And the more I
Kev
think
got
about
married on New Year's. I just found that out.
It's way chiller.
Really?
Either New Year's Eve. Well, you're gonna no, I mean it's chiller than like having to make your own New Year's Eve plans. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Like you're with your friends, you dress up anyways, open bar, like you're gonna be out till midnight. Like you would be doing that anyways, but having to pay and probably wait in the line and like figure stuff out.
Ooh,
also, my New Year's Eve kiss, Craig. I was in the middle of a conversation with these two people, and we were like, "Oh fuck, it's midnight," and they were together. So I was like, "Guys, kiss!" And I just turned around, and Craig was walking this way, and I was like, "What do we do?" And he was like, "Fuck it."
Oh God, Craig!
And so we went,
is
funny. Happy New Year's.
Dude, he is so funny, and I love Charlotte. That is funny as hell that you got Craig. That's like the perfect guy to do that to, too.
No, it is. It's perfect. And I was like, Charlotte, I hope it's okay. And she was like, I don't care. It was good.
Charlotte's probably like, please get him away from me. Like,
it was such a panic kiss, but it worked. He is the perfect guy to do that with. So
I love that.
It was so funny. What'd you do for New Year's?
Honestly, well, starting with Christmas, we were just back home at mom and dad's, and really chill Christmas this year. Like, really didn't plan anything. Saw a couple people, but I really much like stayed at home. And do you know like how refreshing that was?
Oh,
it was awesome.
I can't even imagine.
It was awesome. You know what's funny? I actually ran into your brother twice from airports to airports. Yeah, or maybe once this time. I feel like it was twice. He
said that you were sick on the plane.
Dude. Listen to this. So, okay. So our friends, we had like a friend's Christmas, and I got some type of like food poisoning there at some point, because that's the only thing I really ate all day that day. And
out the friends, who are they? What did they make?
I don't know what it was, but I'm not going to out them because they're really good cooks. So I don't know. Maybe it was just my stomach, but I think it might have been like the store-bought shrimp.
Would you do like a shrimp cocktail?
Yeah.
A shrimp cocktail's good though.
Oh, it's so good.
I would have kept eating it.
Well, I did, and I think that was my problem.
Yeah, it's like that's a problem.
Yeah, that's exactly what I did. And so like the next morning I had a flight, and I'm not kidding. TMI, sorry. We've already talked about laxatives on here, but here we go again. I could not, out of both ends.
On the plane?
No, the night before, but I had to get on the plane, and I was so queasy, and like I looked like shit. Like I'm already pale, but I looked so pale, and I ran into your brother and Clay, and they're like, "You good?" And I was like, honestly, had food poisoning, and I almost made your brother switch me seats because he was in the aisle, and I was on by the window, and I was like, I might get up and throw up. Like, it was horrible.
He texted me on the plane. He was like, send me Sophie's number. I'm going to tell her like I can switch with her or whatever. And I didn't respond. He was like, I just went up. I like walked over, and I was like, if you need to switch,
nice,
like, let me know.
He's like he's so nice. Like,
yeah. Shout out Henry.
No, he really is just a really nice like boy.
But so it didn't happen on the plane then.
No, but I got to Chicago because that was my connecting flight, and I was so dehydrated from the night before that I was shaking and I couldn't move. Wow. Like I was like I couldn't move, and like everything was so achy, and like I had two people kind of come up to me like, "Are you okay?" Like, and I was like, "No, I need help." And so I went to go get like Advil and Tylenol. That kind of helped, whatever. But so it was fine. Start eating again. But New Year's Eve, listen to this. So we all went out to dinner. It was fun. We went out to what?
What day is this? Oh, this is before New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah. So that was the 27th. Yeah.
Okay.
This is when I flew back out to Arizona. But I've never had this happen, Wes, and this is insane to me. New Year's Eve, we were going to a restaurant. We went to go get a drink at the bar, like waiting for all like our reservation and whatnot. And there was this lady, and I don't know what happened, but she projectile vomited all over the bar. And like people were sitting right here, like was throwing up, no joke, just piles and piles for probably like 3 minutes, and it was going everywhere on people's foods, all over like the bar and liquor, on people's
Sounds like a movie scene.
Dude, it was a movie scene, but I have never seen that like actually live. And it was, oh God, it was so disgusting.
Was it because she was like fucked up?
I think so. It had to have been.
Oh, yikes.
But she didn't really look like it. You know what I mean? But she must have been feeling it.
She's throwing up, gave you a thumbs up. So he's like, I think she's good, guys.
Ew, God, it was horrible. I've never, and this was like a kind of nicer place, and I've never seen anything like that happen.
Holy hell.
But it's kind of like fun to watch. I know that's gross.
But it makes you feel good because it's not you, you know?
Yes.
Like you were feeling sick a few days ago, but like not that bad.
Yeah.
And like you always, I totally agree. Like it sucks for whoever it's happening to, but they probably don't even realize it. And you're just like, this person is having a worse day than I've had in a long time.
Dude, but you know
I hope
what
they feel better, but it's all good.
Facts. But what's more embarrassing, I think, is when if you were to be the friends around. Because then, like, you don't really know what to do. Like, some of them just kind of walked out. One person kind of stayed, but it was a shit show. Like, it was horrible. I'm
not going to out my friend, but one of my friends this weekend, we were there 3 nights. 2 of the 3 nights sent home. Yeah, the boys had to carry him out of the bar and call an Uber. Nashville got the best of him.
You're lying.
I swear. Yeah. Yeah, but you know, that's what happens. That's what happens.
Does it? Or do we think that people just can't handle it anymore?
I'll say this. I'll say he, not a former football player, hanging out with a lot of old football guys who are like 3 times bigger than him.
Oh, so
and
I think
he was trying to keep up, and it got him bad.
Dude, just run your race. Run your own race.
Yeah. But then the 3rd night, everyone was like, let's have beers. And he just babysat like one beer for the whole night. And he was like, not doing it, guys. Yeah, it's okay.
That's okay.
Guys, I will say for my New Year's Eve, hanging out with friends, we were in St. Croix. It's like getting almost to midnight. We're on like the porch outside. Doing whatever I was doing. I'm like, I have to throw up. I ran inside. First door locked. I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Walked in another door. Second door locked. I'm like, oh my God. 3rd door. I didn't make it. 3rd door also locked. It was the bathroom. So did what I had to do.
You threw up outside?
A variety of spots. Like a trail to the kitchen.
Kev!
I'm like the oldest one.
Oh my God. Well, you were on an island though. So we'll give you that.
If you had to pee or throw up, I always say go outside. Well, if you're a dude, there's so much
outside
freedom.
to the inside. I fucked up.
Find a tree and some brush.
Yes,
and just be yourself.
We were on the 2nd floor, so it was like down. It was like the people. So I didn't want to rain on anyone's parade, like literally, figuratively.
Literally,
so I gotta get the fuck out of here. I'm like, there's so many locked doors. I've never encountered so many locked doors.
What do you mean?
Like,
wait, those were your rooms, or like, why were they locked?
Well,
how did you get back in?
We're on the balcony and like doing our thing. They're like, it's a problem. So I turned around and I go to the door. I'm like fumbling with it because I'm like this. So I'm like turning it. Then I walk in and then there's another door. I'm like, why there's so many doors? And then I finally get to the bathroom and my friend's like, hey, I'm in here. And I'm like, not good for me. So it was just.
Get the fuck out of my way.
Yeah.
That's what I would have done.
What did wifey say?
Well, she's like, we're probably not going to be my New Year's kiss now.
Valid.
No, it's a fun time. You read out and finish strong. So
good.
Man.
Finish strong.
Your Wes?
Yeah, it was good. It was the wedding. So it was first dances, like good meal. Everything was good.
Aww.
Party bus. We had a little party bus that took us to the venue. I love a party bus. I don't know if that'll ever get old.
I don't think so. And I think it's like a very smart thing to do too. So people are like, I know this sounds like a mom, but like people aren't driving. You're all in one spot. You're all can just like chill, drink, hang out together.
And like it's efficient. It's like you're not wasting time because you're going from point A to point B and it's fun. Yeah, I've never not had fun on a party bus. Party buses rock.
So I did something with the Western world because NFR was kind of over the holidays and it's in Vegas, but there is an all women's event and it's called breakaway roping. And it's actually really cool. But because it's an all women's event, these old country men who are stuck in their ways won't add it. Yet this is the fastest growing sport in rodeo, which is kind of crazy. Like, think about it. Think about all the guys that rodeo, but think about all the little girls, the aunts, the wives. Like, there's so many women in the Western world. So, so they have to throw their own event. So they brought it out here to Scottsdale. It was at Westworld. And they're like, hey, would you want to come and, you know, kind of like help promote our sport and meet these athletes? Because the girls are athletes, but so are the horses. Like, there's just everything about it was so cool. Like, it was honestly, you would have loved it. You would have. No,
women are like a big part of the rodeo world. I don't think rodeos exist without women. And and also, that's fucked. That's annoying. I don't think I knew that. I wonder what my dad would say.
So,
he probably knows, but
they have to throw their own event. And like at this event, they can make the most money. Like, they travel around all the country and at this one and go to like multiple rodeos and ropings and all that type of stuff. But at this one event, they could make the most money they made all year. So it's like a really big deal. And so I was there and I got on like CBS Sports and I was hyping it up and it was so fun. But like afterwards, there's like vendors and stuff. And like, I know they just came from NFR, but I also wanted to show my support to that sport. You know what I mean? And so I was kind of going around the vendors and like, oh yeah, like here's this, here's that, like $50, $75, whatever. And I got to this cowboy hat. And like, I have a black one. I have like a kind of a blush one, but there's a really pretty brown one. And it was going to fit perfectly with my outfit for like being on the show.
Did they mold it to you or did it fit right away?
Oh, just wait. So I picked a hat and he measured my head, molded it to my head, like molded they do everything right in front of you. And like, I know, I was like, oh, you know, it's probably going to be like, what, $300 to $500, you know, like it's fine.
Yeah. Good hat.
He's like, yeah, great hat. It's like the best that you can get. And so I thought that was the price. And he goes, and we'll give you 20% off. And I was like, oh, perfect. Like, that's so nice of you guys. And he goes, all right, it's going to be $1,080. Fuck me.
Wow.
But I was like, he's like, is that okay? I was like, oh yeah, like that's fine.
Yeah,
like,
totally.
But like, it's fine. But like, I wasn't expecting to spend that on a cowboy hat.
Yeah, that's like a jump scare.
Yeah. And so like, I was walking away and he goes, oh, and you get a free hat case for your cowboy hats. I was like, oh,
thanks, man.
So now that I spent freaking $1,000 on a cowboy hat after 20% off, I'm trying to wear that motherfucker as much as I can.
No, of course. Well, this is weird that I wore this hat because this is a cowboy hat store in Bozeman. They made me a hat in October. Yeah, a nice little green one. So shout out Crossbow. Okay, so yeah, you do need to wear the hat then, and you said it's brown.
It's brown. It's really pretty. Do you want me to get it real quick?
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what. Do you know what you're gonna wear with it though?
No, that's why I'm asking you.
Should we Google? Like how, like, I do like a bunch of neutrals. Cause black, a lot of people will get mad if you wear black and brown together. Is that even still a thing that you can't wear black and brown?
I don't care, but I do it all the time and I love it. All right, everybody.
Let me see.
So I'll save the best for last. Here's kind of the blush one.
Cute. That looks good.
Okay.
I like that.
Option one. I also haven't brushed my hair in a couple days. I need to wash it.
Yeah, I figured your hair would look a little different, probably at the Capitol.
I hope so.
Also, people don't know this. One of the most unknown capitals in all of the 50 states is that Missouri's is Jefferson City, Missouri. Yeah. It's on the river. It's not even like a top 5 biggest town in Missouri. There's a good ice cream. There's a good ice cream shop in Jeff City. They used to be really good at sports. I don't know how they are right now. Oh, that one's cute too.
Mm-hmm.
Could you do all black? That would look good.
I was thinking about it. And then
do you wear a cowboy hat with a dress? Or would you do more like, would you layer?
Shorties. This is it. Actually, all women owned.
Oh, that's dope. Do you know where they're based out of?
Oklahoma.
That I like that hat a lot, though.
Dude, it's nice.
That one looks good.
Because it just fits. Like, it just, like, those ones are a little big. But, like, this is like I could go roping in this hat, dude.
You want to go roping with Mr. Wilson sometime?
Dude, bring it out. Yeah.
See if you can hang?
I probably can't. Oh, I got to rope with the Michael Jordan of breakaway roping, Jackie.
What's his name? Or it's a woman?
Girl. Yeah.
Fuck, sorry. God damn it. Damn it, West. You said Michael Jordan. No, that's not my fault. You should have said the Sue Bird.
Dude, it's fine. I could have said that. I was trying to like put it in terms that you guys would understand. And so, but she's awesome. And she kind of taught me, and she said I had good form, good natural form, but
follow through.
I'd really have to work on that.